everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to dive into my weekly bin of empties here, and I am pretty excited to share with you this little assortment of goodness here because there are quite a few things to share. So some things that are new, some things that are old, some things that I have to say I'm pretty proud of myself for letting go of because you know your girl, if there is something that's no longer available anymore and I love it and it's not in my Scentsy club, excuse me, I don't ever want to warm it. So I am really trying to get through some stuff. So let's go ahead and dive right in. As always, I want to start out with the non-wax products. So I decided it was time to move on from my Snowberry car bar. Now, when it comes to car fragrances or fragrances on the go, there's all different kinds of options. The most common, I would say, for the hanging off of your rear view mirror situation is going to be your car bars as well as the scent circles. I am a car bar girl. I like the car bars. They're a little bit stronger, I feel like, and they last a little bit longer than the scent circles. With that being said, because my husband is a scent circle man, like he loves his scent circles because he is someone who doesn't want his scents to be crazy strong like myself. He likes to have his vehicles smell nice. So you get into it and it smells nice. Me, I'm like, yeah, I need people from down the block to smell my car when my windows are rolled down. Not really that strong, but I like my fragrances really strong. He likes them very, a little bit more subtle. So I prefer the car bars for that, but I will say that I don't want to say recently, but I would definitely say within the last year, our scent circles have definitely like kicked it up a notch because since my husband uses the scent circles, they are pretty strong and they are lasting a good amount of time. So it's pretty good. His scent circles, I mean, the one he's got in his car now, we haven't been able to smell for a while. But he's like, no, I'm not, I want to wash my car before I put in a new scent circle. And I'm like, okay, well, I get that. So, I would say his scent circles definitely lasted maybe a solid month. I would definitely say a solid month. The car bars, I think Scentsy says that they last like 4 to 6 weeks, but I definitely get a solid like 2, maybe even 3 months out of these, depending on the scent. I have a feeling like the car bar I put in there now is probably not going to last as long, but we'll see. So the one that I took out was Snowberry. Snowberry tends to be my signature car fragrance. I love this so much all year round. This is no longer available because it was a part of the fall and winter catalog season, but it's one that I love all the time. It's like a winter strawberry, if that's a thing, and like a winter berry scent. It's cool, yet winter kind of fruity. So I really, really like this. So I love this all year round and it matches my car. So what's not to love? So I've got that, but I wanted to try something new. So I went ahead and put in the apricot vanilla car bar that's in my car right now. Like I said, it smells good, but I just have a feeling it's probably not going to last quite as long as my Snowberry, but we'll see. Only time will tell. So I will definitely report back on that. In other random news, I went ahead and took out, we like to use scent packs in our closet. We'll have them hanging just to kind of keep the closet smelling a little more fresh because even though we don't keep our dirty clothes in there, there's always like a kind of stale smell in there. And we use, I don't know really what, I mean, I'm sure if we had like a cedar lined closet, it would be different, but, these just help keep your closet smelling nice and fresh. So this was the aloe water and cucumber, and this just smells really, really nice. So this was really nice, and I just noticed, I was like, I haven't changed that out in a while, and I don't smell it anymore, so I think it's time. So these last a really long time. It just depends on the environment that you are using them in and in what sense. So if you are using the scent packs in your buddies, a lot of times they're gonna last, I mean, sometimes in some cases years. These things last forever in the buddies because they are enclosed in their buddy, in their plush animal. So tends to keep its fragrance a little bit longer. So, but when it's out in the open, say if you're gonna use it in a diaper bag, hanging in a locker, at the bottom of like a trash, like underneath the trash liner, it's obviously gonna go through that scent a little bit longer, or sorry, go through it a little bit faster. So anyways, I decided to change this out, and I put the Atlantic Air scent pack in there. I don't know how I feel about this because I don't smell it at all. I love Atlantic Air. I think it's such a pretty fragrance, but in the scent pack in my closet, I just don't smell it at all. But I'm gonna give it, I guess, a week and see if I start to smell it. I was like, maybe just the beads need to be disturbed. So like I started just kind of like moving it around. I still don't smell it, but the aloe water and cucumber, we definitely could smell when it was, when the fragrance was still there. Okay, let's talk about some oils. So I got through a couple oils, not completely through, but I just love our Valentine's Day collections. The Valentine's Day oils, no longer available, so I'm sorry for even mentioning it, but I grabbed the oil 3-pack, and this one, I'm Yours, was kind of like my go-to this week. Love it. I used quite a bit of this. It's like already halfway through, and I don't use, well, depending on the diffuser, I use a different amount of drops in our premium diffuser compared to our deluxe diffuser. So I will be doing a video on our deluxe diffuser, so definitely check that out. But this one, it's so good. Love it. And this was definitely like a go-to for me this week. And then I also went to my Ride or Die Tried and True Twinkle Twinkle. This is definitely one of my favorite fragrances for the oils. It's just so nice. And for me, I feel like it's very calming. There's like lavender, and oh gosh, it's so good. It smells even better when you are actually diffusing it, because it smells really strong when you just stick your sniffer right on top of it. But let me read you the notes. It's like a good, pretty lavender, and like, is there vanilla or chamomile or something in this? It's so good. Twinkle Twinkle. Chamomile, eucalyptus, and lavender. So there you go. Yeah, there is, I was gonna say it had like a little bit of that like herbal or like medicinal kind of scent, but not too much, because the lavender is there and the chamomile just makes you feel, for me, it just makes me feel super cozy. So I really love this. So went through Twinkle Twinkle. It's not even, I mean, this is a huge bottle, so I'm not completely through this one, but I definitely was diffusing this week. Okay. Also, I finished up a counter clean. This is amazing because I have several counter cleans open, because I have counter cleans all throughout my house. That may seem a little bit, I don't want to say wasteful, because I'm definitely using it, but instead of like finishing one bottle and then opening up another one, I have these things spread all throughout my house. I have at least, so I've got one in every bathroom, I've got the bathroom cleaner because I love that for bathroom, for cleaning the bathroom and everything, but the counter clean is great for basically everything else. I'm talking carpet stains, I'm talking literally everything. I love this so much. So I've got like one open in each bathroom. I've got one open in our bedroom. I've got like a couple open downstairs. So whenever I actually finish one, I'm like, hey, this is amazing. So love it. I finished up the French lavender. So, and this is also amazing on, like your stainless steel appliances. Yeah, amazing. I will tell you the one thing I don't love it for. You guys are gonna crack up. I don't love it for my counters. I literally use this on everything else except my counters. I don't love it for my counters because it tends to leave like a little bit. I have granite countertops, so like I can see the streaking and it drives me nuts. So it just is what it is. So, but I use this on absolutely everything else. I'm talking like tile, I'm talking stainless steel, I'm talking carpet, I'm talking car, everything. it's amazing. So I love it. So counter clean, I'm actually going to reuse this bottle because I am ready to whip up a new batch with our all-purpose cleaner. It's a super concentrated bottle that you just mix like 1 or 2 parts of the concentrate in with some water. So I'm actually just going to use the same bottle to reuse. Okay, let's talk about some wax. Jeez Louise. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so some new things. So okay. Oh my goodness. Something that's a total shocker and something that was just a little like, I still don't know how I really feel about it. Cocoa lime. Oh my lands. You guys, this is so good. Oh my gosh. This is really, really good. I actually already placed another order for some more bars of this. It's so good. I am not one that tends to love lime scents. I'm like, eh. But you know what this actually reminds me of? This reminds me of my grandparents' house because I remember they had a lime tree either in their front and or backyard. And so they would have limes all over the place. And so it reminds me of going to visit them. So it's a really, really sweet memory. So I really like this. And it's not like mojito mambo, like there is the lime, but you've got the muddled mint and you've got, there's all kinds of other things. This is just, it's lime, but there's like, I think the notes in here, there's like, there's a sweet creaminess on the finish with this. And I think it's like coconut water, if I remember correctly. And it's so nice. So I only had 1 bar of this currently. I did order some more because as soon as I popped it in my warmers, I was like, oh my goodness, I need more of this. So in the alternate warmers, I'll tell you what else I was warming. But cocoa lime, coconut milk, and creamy vanilla get energized with a citrusy splash of fresh lime. It's so good. If you love lime scents, but you want it to be just a little bit sweeter, this is gonna check all your boxes. It's really nice. I am not a lime lover. I love this. It's so nice. And the performance was amazing. I was super pleasantly surprised. So had that, but with my downstairs situation, I have too many warmers. So I like to have either complementing scents downstairs or I like it all to be the same. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try. I was super intrigued to give this one a try. Also brand new to the spring and summer collection is Chili Mango. Now, I still don't know how I feel about it. It is strong. With that being said, I feel like if I would have warmed this all throughout my house, it would have been too much. I know, too much for me even. It would have been too much. So I feel like, because there's almost, it's mango, so you get sweet mango, but there's almost like, it's probably the chili, but there's almost like a bitterness to it, which I don't hate. Like, I don't dislike it. It's just there is that bitterness. So I feel like warming in the same space, the zesty, sweet lime scent really brightened and lightened this up, and I loved it. So this was really nice. How do I feel about this on its own? I don't know. Like, I don't dislike it. That's the thing. I don't dislike it. I also don't love it. So do I feel like if this retires, I'm gonna need to add it into my Scentsy Club? No, I don't. I definitely don't feel that way, but I like it. I like it. I don't love it, and I don't dislike it. I just like it. So it's good. I do feel like if you do have this bar or if you purchase this bar, definitely pick it up with another like bright lemony kind of scent, because I feel like this needs that bright and lightness just to kind of like enhance this a little bit more, if that makes sense. So let me tell you about Chili Mango. Just sliced mango and juicy peach go a little rogue with a sassy hint of chili. It is sassy. It is different. It's super different. But like I said, there's just, when it's warming, not so much on cold, like when I'm sniffing the clamshell, but when it's warming, I get a little bit more of that chili and a little bit of like I don't want to call it strange, but just a little bit of a bitterness. So I just felt like this pairing was kind of perfect. So love that. And they lasted a good solid few days. So that was really nice. Of course, of course. Strawberry Rose. I mean, what's new, really? In fact, I had to place an order for some more bars of this because this scent makes me feel just some kind of way. It's so good. Oh, it's such a good strawberry scent. It's an authentic, I've seriously talked about this until I'm blue in the face already. Like, it's so good though. It's a good authentic strawberry scent with a little touch of like, just a touch of floral on the back end. Not powdery in any kind of way. I don't get rose from this at all. It's more predominantly authentic, sweet, juicy strawberry. It's so good. Club worthy for sure, because here's the thing. This is the scent of the month. It can sell out. It's not promised to be available through the spring and summer season. This is a like limited time only kind of scent. So if you can't live without it, just like me, add it to your Scentsy Club. It's so good. Okay, and then now let's talk about some bedroom scents here. I got through Mahalo Coconut, which is a new scent as well. And I really like this. It is I feel like it's definitely worth picking up again. Do I feel like it's club worthy? I don't know. But it is kind of like there's a perfumey aquatic note to this. And just a little tropical vibe. Is it like straight up coconut? No. Is it like crazy coconut that we used to have? No. But there is like this perfumey aquatic kind of feeling to this. And like some tropical vibes. And this did nice. I wish it would have lasted a little bit longer, but it did fine. Mahalo Coconut. Paradise is only a whiff away with floral Hawaiian lei and violet over fruity fresh pineapple. So I would agree with that. Absolutely. I feel like it's pretty perfect for the bedroom, or like this wasn't crazy strong, but I feel like it was like mid-range. Like it wasn't weak, but it was, you could appreciate it. It was definitely there. So I feel like this would be appropriate for like a bathroom, bedroom, or if you just prefer like a little bit lighter scents, not necessarily powerhouses, then you can enjoy this all throughout your house. But this was really nice. Mahalo Coconut. And then also I decided to whip out one of my Satin Sheets bars. So this one's really pretty, and it's a this scent is like, I feel like it's bedroom only. Like this is a very like romantic, musky, rich vanilla kind of scent with some sandalwood. Definite sandalwood for sure. And it's crazy strong. It's really, really nice. So Satin Sheets, and that is back this season. I think this is in the Woods collection, right? Sure is. Sensual and earthy sandalwood, perfectly paired with rich, warm vanilla. I couldn't agree more. It's perfect. So that is Satin Sheets. Currently in my bedroom. I don't know how I feel about it. Here comes the Sunflowers. This is a brand new scent this season. See, aren't you guys proud of me? I'm like whipping out all the brand new stuff. I'm like pretty proud of myself. I'm loving it though. This one, I can't say I'm loving it. I'm gonna give it another try. It smells good, but there's kind of a sour note to this. It's a nice floral, and it's light. It is very light. So if you are someone, here's the thing. If you are someone who you really like floral scents, but floral scents tend to be really crazy powerful, really crazy powdery, and can tend to be migraine inducing. So if you are someone who is sensitive to migraines or headaches in general that are triggered by scent, and you like floral scents, I think maybe give this one a try, because it's a nice floral. Like I said, there's just kind of a sour note to this, and it came out a little bit more when it was warming, and not sour like rancid, but just like a little bit of like a sour note to it. That was just kind of like, I wish it was just a little sweeter, but it's nice. I do really like this. It's pretty light. So I think I'm gonna give this one more try. I'm gonna order another bar of this, but maybe try it in the bathroom, maybe laundry room. So, but if you like lighter scents and you like floral scents and you prefer them to be a little lighter, give this one a try. Here comes the sunflowers. Scentsy says, sun-kissed petals and fruity musk celebrate all things spring with a sweet pop of strawberry. I don't know that I get any strawberry from this. I definitely could smell it on cold. Like I could get the little hint of strawberry, but when I warmed it, I was like, oh man, like I kind of wish the strawberry was a little bit more predominant, because I feel like the strawberry would have sweetened it up just a little bit more, but it's nice. It's just a little bit light, but there's that. Okay, now some things. So upstairs, up here, as well as downstairs, I have some things going. So I went through am currently going through 3 entire bars of something I am totally holding on to, hoarding for dear life here. Peach and White Amber. This is a scent you can't get any longer. I think I have one more bar of this. I went a little bit hog wild when it showed up in a flash sale. I went crazy. But I think I've got like half of a brick left in this as well. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. It is. I'm just feeling all the peaches this year, I think. It's just, it's so good. It's peach. It's a little bit like perfumey floral with that amber and just like a touch of musk, but it's just it's a peach perfume. And Scentsy actually had this in the body line back when they were numbered, and oh my gosh, so perfect. Oh, so good. So I've got 2 whole bars going throughout the upstairs and in this room. And then downstairs, I thought this would pair perfectly with it. The brand new Peach Nectar. I love this. It is really, really nice. And I have to say, this is actually starting out pretty good. Like I said, I just popped this in my warmer, so I will be able to report on like total performance later, but oh man, it is really nice. And I feel like it's pairing perfectly. I didn't do like 1 cube and 1 cube. I just have like an alternating warmers. So it's so nice. I'm really loving this. So really, really nice. Love it. Would definitely recommend if you like the peach kind of fragrances. Super, super sweet. Like I said, it's performing pretty well so far. So Peach Nectar, along with a little complimentary Peach and White Amber. I'm feeling a little peachy this week. So I got through some stuff. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to hang out with me and see what I have gotten through over the last week. Let me know what you have gotten through. If you have done any mixing, I love to hear you guys with your creativity on mixing different fragrances. Let me know what you've been loving. If there's something from the brand new spring and summer lineup that you are loving, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And I'm going to continue warming through these amazing spring and summer fragrances. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Hi friends. Hi. Hello. It has been 1 full day since I recorded my weekly warming video, and I just felt like I couldn't put that video up without talking about Peach Nectar, because I know I had made a comment saying that I had just stuck it in my warmers, because I did. It had been going for maybe an hour at that point when I started recording, and I just had to add in this little like attachment or extension, if you will. It futzed out after a couple of hours. Literally by last night, it was completely non-existent. So I'm hoping that this is just a situation where maybe it needs to sit for a little bit longer and have the oils cure a little bit longer in the wax is what I'm hoping. Because in the clamshell on cold, it smelled like it was gonna be a really decent performer. It really did. You can generally tell when a scent is going to be pretty weak just by how it smells on cold when it hasn't been warmed. But then I warmed it and it did, like I said, it did decent. It didn't perform as well as I had expected, just right out the gate, but I could smell it. And so for that, I appreciated that, you know. But then by the evening time, it was completely done. So I'm actually getting ready to change those warmers out right now, to switch it out to something else. So I was like, well, I could give an update next week, but I just didn't want to wait that long in case anyone else has already had their experience with this and be like, hey, mine was a total dud. And just because my experience was this way does not mean your experience will be this way. I have an open concept home with really high ceilings. I do have carpet. I do have an indoor dog. So there are all kinds of environmental situations to keep in mind when it comes to warming a scent. So your experience may be completely different, but I wanted to at least put that out there in case anyone decides to pick this up. I wanted to at least put my 2 cents out there in case you have the same experience. I know I have quite a few friends that prefer the lighter scents and the ones that have shorter performance spans because they like to change out their wax more frequently. So for that, I hope that's helpful as well. So now we can go ahead and end the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.